Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me and welcome to the world of magic and miracles, which is located right here at the Advancement Center in beautiful Santa Barbara. So feel the welcome and enjoy. Today's date, uh, May 22nd, 2022, adds up to six, which made me think of my wonderful brother. Bob would translate everything numerologically and tell me that my life path is a six. Well, today's date adds up to six, 5/22/22. And that is harmony, a very, very important word to me. Yes, that has always been and is harmony. We each have our own voice in a magnificent choir. Yeah. I came across this and want to share this with you. So, as all members of the choir, I say, let us all join together in our separate ways so that all the varieties of gifts, talents, and feelings add together to produce that special atmosphere of active energies that will make a difference to your world. In saying all that, we have just opened a few more channels, and it is our intention to continue until the subjects we talk about are part of everyday conversation. And that's what this is all about, an everyday conversation about what we are living together. It's so good to be outside. It just feels so fresh. I love being inside too, but sitting in front of this magic rock is magic. That's all I can say. And many wonderful things happen right in front of it. It's hard to realize just how 1 week in time can hold and dispense so much magic and so many miracles. Since my last broadcast on May 15th, that adds up to 8, which is executive, means doing, we have received almost on a daily basis all our dreams coming true. Dreams we didn't dare to dream on our own. Dreams that kept being there, but we were carried during this past week, as Simeon described to us, our own precious experience in and out of the outer reaches of the universe, which just happened to match our dreams of so long ago. Wow. Now, on Tuesday, Genya shared her responses to this magic, and David shared the magic of life, literally. His interpretation and his gift to us was reading from the magic of life, a book. For those who do not know this incredible experience yet, which transported us all to beautiful moments with Bill, Suzanne, Simon, and the children. I looked over at Robert sitting next to me with an incredible admiration that he had brought this magic in book form and so many other forms. The magic of life is more than the title of a book. The book is the open invitation to us all. And Simeon said just yesterday in his transmission, he said, your life is a life of beauty, of honor, and respect, of clarity and precision, without reaction, without analysis. It is to be enjoyed and celebrated. At this point, for those of you who are new today, I take pleasure in sharing my personal and intimate feelings and thoughts in my journal. So here goes. And you know you're friends because I'm sharing it with you. Dearest Barbara, these past few days have been rich in meaning as we have listened and traveled on words spoken by Robert, Genya, and David. To that, add your own adventure on Tuesday when you ventured beyond your usual day into your unfamiliar pattern of yesterday and discovered and voiced your own essence. A gift was to be returned to a store downtown, and there are no words to describe the freedom of driving once again. The reason you were driving was because no one was available to assist you. So you just decided, I'll go by myself. So as I said, the gift was to be returned to a store downtown. And there are no words to describe the freedom of driving once again. Attention was heightened, and I felt like a time traveler, noticing the quickened pace all around, while my calm was apparent at the many detours on the way. Every time I went to a familiar intersection, there was a detour and someone pointing me in another direction. That was a test, but it didn't faze me. And by some true magic, I recognized the entrance to the parking garage and somehow parked in a perfect spot right next to an exit on the ground floor. Now, great. Now all I had to do was find the gap. Doesn't that sound like science fiction? I had to find the gap without a farthing of an idea. The first ones asked, do you know what the gap is? Had no idea. Then my magic kicked in. You know, I've really had this all my life. And I spoke to a young woman, and we spent the next little while together, recognizing each other as a new friend. Kira is a new mother and is a director of the not-for-profit agency caring for foster children. At the end of our visit, she handed me her card, and it says, "Let's change a child's story." So you know how much we recognized each other. We walked and talked and shared our stories as if we had planned this get-together. Her errand was on the way to the Gap, and when we got there, I gained a store credit and a new friend who was duly impressed when I mentioned how aligned our fields are, helping people and bringing harmony. Kira walked me to my car, and I discovered a way home in 3 turns: down Chapala, right turn up and left on Foothill, and right into La Vista to 1136 and into our carport. Now, here's the best part of the whole story. Robert knew the magic was happening the whole time. This magic happens all the time with you, meaning me, because that's Simeon telling me, even without getting into a vehicle. And it works for you as well, which is why I bother telling you all these stories. The magic is yours. Enjoy it. It's called living your magic and miracles. And that is why you have arrived at the junction of writing your own story, your own book, living the magic of life. And then I have a PS here. I found the Gap, you can too, and we all join, and now together, and grow together, and so will the new world of magic and miracles. That was written and enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Yeah. And now we're in a position to take this even further and show that a simple step in time will allow you to change the future and the past and bring harmony even when it seems impossible. Nothing needs to be in a logical or sequential format, and which is what everyone has been trying to tell me my whole life. You know, be logical, be logical. Nope. No, you will see nothing stops your energy field, even when it seems to be opposed by another. There is always another field that can be changed to give a new balance to everything. A slight change in your outlook will change the balance of fields and will bring a totally different physical experience into your life. That's why we have to demonstrate what we're doing. As you continue to celebrate and to enhance everyone's life, the field balance changes and a new level of harmony is automatically established in all phases of time and space. These words are more than words. They represent living a life. And when we read them, we say, yeah, that's me. And of course, what comes right on that is, and don't forget to stand tall. That too. And then I come to this lovely part of my time with you, is because this is Sunday, and every Thursday I have a personal journey into my own unknown. My own personal voyage, where I lay out all my things, my pastels, my paper. It's called my art class. And on a separate screen, there's a photo that is supposed to be our inspiration. And at that moment, I lock in my attention to Mandar, our teacher. And I sit there. That's it. And then I realize I follow mindlessly, not mindlessly, that's correct, and experience being totally lost. While others are meaningfully and mindfully painting and expressing the same, and Mandar complimenting them. And I'm sitting there wondering, should I just give this up? I'm not getting anywhere. And then magic kicks in. And it's none other than my own magic. When I hold my art up to the camera and see it on the big screen and hear all the acclaim, I witness my own miracle. I leave it on the kitchen counter for Robert and David on Friday morning. And then here's more magic. Robert said, "Do you know, as I look at these pastels, they're changing. They seem to be growing and becoming more and more wonderful." Hearing those words is an amazing experience. And my own son, David, has chosen one and says, "I love it, Mom." Now, I have something that I had planned. Oh, yeah. And this is perfect. And I want to read this and share this with you. Because hearing David say, "I love it, Mom," was my greatest gift that he has ever given me. And what did I learn? I learned that by applying magic, we can make limitations transparent, and as effective as a slight mist as we pass through and venture into the so-called unknown, which is me sitting there in art class. And we find it to be so familiar that we wonder why we would bother keeping ourselves away. Continual use of magic will take you to more and more familiar places, way beyond the lines of limitation and into the far reaches of the world of your creator. So don't ever hesitate. If you feel, I can't do this, do it anyway. All you have to do is stand tall and say, I got this. And then when you show what you've done, like I show with my art, and say, look at me, look what I did, it feels like a miracle. So here I'm going to show you what David loved. You've seen it before, but now I see it with new eyes, and I put his name on the back. So this is David's favorite. And he keeps talking about he loves to see in the distance and how I created that distance. And here, my God, I don't even know which is up. Oh, here. And this is this past Thursday. It doesn't look at all like anyone else in the class. But I was working in pastels and everyone else was working in acrylic. And maybe I'll go there next week. So that was this Thursday night. So when I say what the world needs now is love, sweet love, your love. And by joining together, we give to each other always a perfect life, perfect health, and a perfect future. Thank you for listening. Thank you.